What's up, guys? I'm officially back. We're gonna release our most confident picks video today, which there's 6 picks I'm very confident in. We're coming off a 9-0 day. Was it last week or 2 weeks? 2 weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks. Where we hit on freaking 3 underdogs we gave out, and that 9 pick parlay was like 28-1. I know a couple of our people watching hit. Congrats, good stuff. It's a good introductory to the channel. Yeah, we had 3 underdogs. We also gave out, we went safe on one, but we told you guys could have played the Diego Lopez and Ortega fight going decision, or the 2.5, over 2.5, which was like -125, going the distance. I want to say it was plus money. So, I mean, that's 4 plus money plays. This week's going to be a lot more chalky. I can't lie to you guys. And that's why this is called the most confident picks, because I'm not just going to give you guys picks just because of value or whatever. This is just who I think is going to win, who's most confident. Some weeks you'll get a lot more value, some you won't. That's just how this works, but at least you're cashing, right? That's what we've been doing. The reason I haven't been posting as much is because I've been busy. I have my real estate test coming up tomorrow, which hopefully I pass. I'm going to study my ass off, so we'll see. Hopefully we get it. We're also coming off $1,000 made this weekend from NFL. The Bengals played the Commanders. The Commanders is my team, and obviously I know the Commanders have the worst secondary probably in NFL history. So I went, I had like 102 yards for Chase I needed with a touchdown, which both plus money gave me a big boost. I put $50 on that, along with Joe Burrow's 3 touchdowns, which was plus money, and him to throw for like 282 or something like that. So we went heavy on that. On Prize Picks and on Bovada. That's why you see I have 1,007 in here. I should have 1,200 if you take away all my bets. So we made a lot on Bovada. We made a lot on Prize Picks. So yeah, we're going to do another parlay this weekend. If you guys are interested, just let me know. I'll give out parlays for NFL. They're not my like specialty or whatever, but I'm very smart with them, I guess. I know where to pick my spots. I don't force nothing. Yeah, let's get into the video. So my most confident pick of the weekend, obvious as hell, it's Ludovic Klein, -1,000. We got him. You can look at our open bets, actually. This is from the Patreon, but I'll show you guys. It's all good. I want to say when we got in, right, where is it? With our big safety parlay, we'll just give it out for the weekend. You know what I mean? It's UFC Paris. -800 is where we got him at. Let's go to our actual bet slip, though. I just gave you guys the whole Patreon right there for free, pretty much. It's very chalky, though. It's UFC Paris. It's usually how it is. Ludovic Klein, -1,000. Roosevelt Roberts is not on his level at all. He's going to absolutely maul this dude. He's a decision fighter, but he's going to get a finish here. My second most confident pick on the card, Umar Sy. This dude's a fucking prospect. He's the hometown guy. They're trying to push him. They know what they're doing. He's going to be a superstar in the UFC one day, mark my words. His grappling's absolutely nasty. He has a bunch of range. His arms are so long. He's able to be on your back, and just his wrist control's crazy. Every time you put your hand on the ground, he'll just rip that wrist because he's so strong and long. Yeah, he's gonna beat Da Un Jung. If you guys don't know who Da Un Jung is, he's the perfect prospect. He was on a 16 fight unbeaten streak at one point. He's lost to Dustin Jacoby, who's not that good. He lost to Carlos Ulberg by submission. That's pretty embarrassing if you ask me. I mean, that's a good loss, though, Carlos Ulberg, because he's legit. He's top 5 in my opinion. But yeah, losing to him by submission's ridiculous. And then I forget the other guy he lost to. Was it Devin Clark, maybe? I forget the other guy, but it wasn't someone very good. It was a low-level guy. UFC knows what they're doing. Umar Sy's going to win this one pretty easy, probably by submission. So the third most confident pick on the card is Joanderson Brito. Joanderson Brito's a monster. His grappling's ridiculous. I understand he was getting not mauled by Jonathan Pierce, but he was just getting controlled by Jonathan Pierce. Against a good wrestler, that's how you beat Brito, right? William Gomi is not that wrestler. He's not Jonathan Pierce. And by the way, Brito did beat him. He got a lucky submission. I'm not going to lie. Pierce probably should have won that fight. But Gomi's not that guy. He's low pressure. He's not very dangerous. Joanderson Brito's going to fucking pressure the fuck out of him and just swing with his big shots, heavy shots. His nasty leg kicks he's going to connect with. He's not going to stand with Gomi, though. He's a smart fighter. He knows what he's going to do. He's going to wrestle William Gomi, get him down with the pressure. Submission, I don't know if he'll get the submission. That's where I'm on the fence. I'll probably say if you had to bet, I'd bet submission. Just do the odds. It could go decision. Joe Anderson Brito's a finisher, though. He's on this card for a reason. And William Gomi's just not on his level. He's not even in the top 15. And I'm going to keep betting Brito against these unranked guys. I want to say I seen that from Pick'em commented that on one of his videos. He's 100% correct. Keep spamming fucking Joe Anderson Brito until he gets into the top 15, depending on matchups. This is a good matchup for him. Joe Anderson Brito is going to win this fight. For my fourth most confident pick, Taylor Lapilus. He's the hometown guy here. Very boring kickboxer, right? But he's, like I said, he's the hometown guy. They put this together last minute. Obviously, they wanted him on this card. They're trying to push him, right? And this is where it makes me think, like, should I put Lapilus over Brito, right? Which one should I go with? Lapilus might be the more... I don't know. It's a toss-up between those two. I think both are safe. But obviously, they want Lapilus to win. The only cause for concern is obviously Vince Morales, former UFC fighter. I don't think he's very good, right? He's going to try to get the fight to the ground. He's not good enough to get to the fight to the ground. The only cause for concern is he's been out of the UFC. He's won 5 straight over there. If he, for some instance, he's made those crazy improvements, right? That's not going to happen. Taylor Lapilus is going to win this fight, most likely by decision. For my fifth most confident pick on the card, we're going to do an over-under here. We actually have 2 of those. It's going to be Eileen Perez, over 2.5. She's a decision fighter. She's a wrestler, right? Non-stop takedowns. Daria Zelezniakova. I mean, it's just, she has no takedown defense. Eileen Perez is going to shoot takedowns. She's going to get her down. I don't think Eileen Perez's control is the best. She's tough enough to say she can't get the takedowns. She's going to get the takedowns. She's not a finisher, though. And Daria's not going to finish Eileen Perez. This one's going decision. So give me the over 2.5. It's just a lot more safer than playing the money line Eileen Perez, just because it's women's MMA. So yeah, give me the over 2.5 here. That's pretty safe. For the sixth and final most confident pick on this card, give me Jacqueline Cavalcante and Nora Canol. Give me the over 2.5. This is probably my least most confident pick out of all 6 of them. It should hit, though. Jacqueline Cavalcante is like a rangy kickboxer. She's a decision fighter. She's not very dangerous at all. Nora Canoli, she knocked out Melissa Mullins to the body, but Mullins took that on short notice, so that was kind of a fluky finish. No one's finishing each other here. Jacqueline Cavalcante can't finish, right? She's not a finisher, so if she wins, she's not finishing. And if Nora Cornell wins, she's not going to finish Jacqueline Cavalcante. She's just too skilled of a fighter to be finished by someone like this on the feet. So give me the over 2.5 here. And I know some of you guys are asking about PFL. I'll go over that right now, but just to let you guys know, I'm going to have 3 different parlays for all you guys. There's a more risky parlay, and then some that are just more safer, I guess. But we'll get into this right now with the PFL. So if we look at it, there's not much here I like. It's just so chalky, right? Chanel actually, now that Chanel Dyer's getting bet down, she was negative 750 this morning. Negative 600 is a really good line. And that just pushed that to plus 326. That's kind of crazy. Ibrahim, man, I mean, he should, negative 1400 is crazy. Negative 600 right there. I haven't fully looked into this fight. I haven't done a lot of research. Like I said, I've been studying for my test. Mark Ewan, whenever those odds drop, he's going to be my most confident pick, to be honest, on this whole card. It's mainly, I want to say it's in his, like, hometown-ish, like, it's in Scotland, but a lot of these, Scotland's by a lot of areas, right? The UK, or it's in the UK, some shit like that, so it's primarily a hometown fight. Chanel Dyer, she should win this fight. If you look at her Skatizi's fight against Dakota Ditcheva, Dyer and Ditcheva are very similar. Those are the 2 best women's strikers by far in the PFL right now for women's. If I'm missing somebody, let me know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure those are the 2 best in my opinion. Dyer has nasty Muay Thai. Her kicks are ridiculous. She's coming off of a head kick, her last fight, which was nasty. The way she set it up was beautiful. I would say negative 600 is actually really good value for her. I thought she'd be negative 1,000 by today because she was negative 750 yesterday. I don't know. A lot of times in PFL, people just bet the dogs just to bet the dogs. Valentina Scatizzi is not very good. She's going to try to pressure Dyer. The only cause for concern I have here is Dakota's very big. Dyer's very small for the weight class. Dakota was able to control Valentina against Scatizzi against the cage and stuff with her size just because the pressure was like ridiculous. But Scatizzi's pressure's sloppy. Dyer's going to do the more damage, and that's probably how she's going to win this fight. Yeah, give me Dyer here. And then when Mark Ewan drops, obviously Mark Ewan's, if his odds aren't fucking crazy, I would go Mark Ewan to post in there. I want to go Alexander Luster. I don't see his odds, but Jack Grant too. I'm not going to touch those fights. Just, I don't know. This is a lot of low-level PFL stuff. I'm not going to force nothing because there's a lot that I like on the Paris card. So I'll give you guys some parlays real quick. We'll start with the parlay. Obviously, parlay 1 is right here, right? And we're going to give you guys 4 parlays, right? So if you want to break it up, however, we'll just say $20 each, right? This $20 right here, 52.96 you win. That's solid. I don't really see how this loses, to be honest. I feel like everyone wins here. That's parlay 1. Okay, and for parlay 2, this is just for all my guys that want to be extra safe, right? You guys don't trust, like, want to sweat out the whole over 2.5. So this is just to be extra safe here. I would go down. Damn, this is already getting juiced from what I posted. So the over 1.5 in the Cornell fight. So over 1.5 there. Same thing with Perez, man. It's gonna go decision, but if you guys want to be extra safe, over 1.5, that's also getting juiced. As we speak, it's plus 199. I got this at plus 2 something. So say again, another 20. That's $40. It just really depends. You guys could do 60 if you want. Like, I'll give you the last parlay. I'll give you my most confident parlay and just put 60 on it. I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, and then for parlay 3, obviously, we're going to run to the PFL with the safe stuff, right? You could just boost it. We don't have Mark Ewan in there yet. We're going to go Chanel Dyer to boost it to plus 248. I think that's ridiculous odds. Say you just want to do like 25 to win 62. Say you want to do 60 on it, right? You win 149. It's just your preference, how much money you want to put on it. Everything I have in my Patreon, which is $199, has everything broken down to the price points you pay to like guarantee the profits, all that stuff. So everything's broken down for you. You could just copy. All right, and then for my, where are we at here? For my 4th parlay, obviously I'll give it to you guys. It's a bigger payout for sure. You're just gonna add the 2.5s. Because these should go decision. Your bet slip, multiple, right? Plus 326. Say you were to put 60 on this, you're winning 195. Let's go 61. Say you put 65 on it, you win 211. Chanel Dyer, she shouldn't lose. The pressure is the only thing cause for concern. Over 2.5 in both girls' fights. Taylor Lapillus, it's set up. Klein, Sai, Brito, all should win. And the only thing I will say to you guys, a lot of the times I do this just because of Brito, right? Say it's not his hometown, so he'll be like, okay, maybe there's a shitty decision. I think he gets the sub, I'm pretty confident. But say there's not. So say you put $60 down, right? And you have a $195 payout. And this is your only bet. Brito's your last leg, okay? So you're profiting $195 right here. But say you don't trust it, for whatever reason you don't trust Brito. So you want to make that $60 back or guarantee the $60, right? So keep in mind, $195 is your profit. So what are we taking out of your profit if he loses? You're going to go to Brito, he's your last leg, plus 250 on William Gomi, right? $40 to win 100, right? Or do 30 to win 75, right? So either way, if Brito wins, right, you win $75, but you have to subtract the $60 parlay loss. That's a $15 profit. I mean, it's not nothing much, but at least you didn't lose 60 and you profited. Your other one was $195, right? Say Brito wins. You get paid out $195, but you lose the 30. You still profit $165. So you see what I mean? It all comes down to freaking Brito. I think that's a smart decision, dude. Just guarantee that money back, I guess. Like, what's the real loss in what's 165 to 195? You know what I mean? At least you're guaranteed your profits. That's the video though today. That's for today. That's my most confident picks. I would go with those 7 as my most confident. PFL, I don't know if I'm gonna touch PFL. For UFC, if you guys just want to stick to UFC, that's my most confident picks. Stay tuned though on my Patreon, because depending on the odds, we get a Mark Ewan and obviously Chanel Dyer. If she keeps going down, stay up to date with my Patreon, because I'll be posting stuff in there, and I'll have my plays. You get live notifications sent to your phone. It's $1.99 a month. We're up $4,700, whatever it is, 47 something. Just with gambling alone, I'm up $3,000 this last month. I'm up $1,200 the last 3 weeks just in UFC. So yeah, if you guys just want to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, just show your support. We won you guys a bunch of money last week. We gave you guys 28 to 1s. Everything hit for us in our Patreon. We had a great night. We're probably gonna try to repeat that here, and I'm pretty sure we will. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.